I am a licensed embalmer. I worked in funeral homes for years as an embalmer. I know how evil people can be. I have seen evil expressed in fashions that most people will never see. Me preparing people who have died very, very extremely brutal, violent deaths. I saw firsthand how bad people can be. And even with that, even with the things I have gone through, I still I refuse to let that change me. Bonjour, mes amis, and bienvenue to a very cold chit chat. C'est moi, Jesse, your resident Francophile, and here on Cappuccinos and Consignment, I focus on lifestyle, travel, and finance. S'il vous plaît, take a moment to like, subscribe, and follow. Follow me over on Insta. I have a blog, and on both TikTok and Insta, search pour moi because I am not always on your feed, but do subscribe to the vlog. That is the blog, rather. That is where I will be doing a lot of my announcements, the Paris group trips, meetups, things of that nature. So today I did not plan to vlog because I have been um, just very, I don't want to say disappointed. I have been in a state of just recalibrating. Social media can get to you. Social media can really get to you on multiple levels. You have the comparison factor, you have vanity metrics, and then you have the people components of it. Nothing about social media is normal. Nothing about social media is normal. I cannot say that enough, but especially when it comes to certain things, and one of the things I will speak about today, and that is the overwhelming amount of criticism, opinions, just outside external factors that most people do not deal with. And it's not natural. It's unhuman. In fact, we're not designed to deal with that much. We're just not. You think about it on a historical level, just a very real level. For the most part, most people only have to deal with the opinions, the dislike, the un the uncomfortable things in life from a very small group of people. And that it's the people in your community, your family, your neighbors, coworkers, people that you physically see day to day. Those are the people who you have these uncomfortable interactions with. It's pretty small for the most part, unless you work. I don't know, I can't even think of an example right now, but for the most part, I'd say we deal with on a day to day basis, most people who are not online, they deal with, I'll say 20 people, not even that much. I don't think for the most part people deal with the opinions of 20 people. It may be your spouse, your mom, sister. You get what I'm saying. It's a very small number. When you are online, you open yourself up to the world. And I know I have the tendency to be a bit dramatic, but in this case, I am not being dramatic. Anyone who is on social media, the moment you press upload, you open yourself up to the opinions, criticism. I have to make sure the tiny mic is working. I haven't used it since potty. You open yourself up to the criticism of the entire world. Anyone who stumbles upon your page, your channel, can just leave their opinion. And these are opinions that are based on sometimes a millisecond. They may not even watch your entire vlog, your entire reel, read your caption, anything. And that's something too. The people who may have opinions and judgments about how you do things in your life, they for the most part know you. They know you. People online don't know you. People online know what you share, and some people don't even know that because they don't stick around that much. So, Tuesday, I posted a vlog about unsubscribing to social norms, whatever that is. Just providing light, providing guidance, providing inspiration to live outside of social constructs, social norms, whatever that is for you. I gave examples about my marriage, how I have a very untraditional marriage. I gave examples about working, how life has changed so much since stay at home orders, how the world for the most part has realized that you don't have to be anchored to a desk to work. That's just not the reality anymore. So I shared a lot of examples, and I felt, as with everything I put out here on the internet, in the world, it's positive. It's positive, it's inspiration, it's motivating. It is all of those things. Everything I do is out of love. So when I logged back on and I saw so many negative messages, I was at a loss for words. Like I get negative messages, mean messages all the time. People talking about, "Oh, I'm so superficial, all this designer stuff. Oh, she thinks she's better than people because she's in Paris all the time. Oh, she thinks she's this, she thinks she's that." I get messages like that all the time. And whatever. But when I get messages from screen names that I recognize, people that I feel that I have built a relationship with, it hurts. It does. And so to get messages from a post that I found, and truly so many of Mesami found to be so uplifting, was very, very bizarre. And it further reiterated something that I have expressed for so long, that social media is not normal when it comes to your psyche. It is not normal to be exposed to so many opinions, so many people telling you what you should and shouldn't do, and not just in a bad way. People telling you, you should do this, you should do that. I saw this person do that, you should do that. It's not normal. It's really not normal to be bombarded with so many, just everything. So it's been a challenge. It has been a challenge because I am a very, very empathetic and sympathetic person. Anyone who has actually stuck around to watch any of my videos, if you have met me in person, that is one of the first things people say. You are the same person you are online. I'm just a very, very caring person. And one of the things that the husband says to me, friends who offline who know me, is, "Jesse, you've got to toughen up. Jesse, you've got to toughen up. You have to get thicker skin. You have to do this." More opinions, but this time is from people who know me, so their opinions matter. And I have, believe it or not, I am a lot tougher, so to speak, with online things than I was when I first started. However, it's a very, very fine line. I refuse to let anyone change me. I refuse to. I haven't thus far. In my life, I have been through so much. Like, you all would question my mental stability as to how I can continue to show up in this fashion, going through some of the things that I have gone through from childhood on. Very traumatic experiences, very traumatic things. And that I refuse to let that shape me. So I refuse to let very off putting, very hurtful comments change me. Does the opinion of just random people online matter? No, it doesn't. And holistically speaking, on a higher level, I understand that. However, we are human. And if anyone tells you they don't care what people think about them, I I'd say they're kind of lying. We're communal creatures. We're communal beings. It does matter. Now, whether you stay up, losing sleep, tossing and turning, obsessing, that's when, you need to call help. But it does matter. And so I just simply refuse to let anyone change me. I do not believe that people are bad. I do not believe that we are just filled. The world is just filled with negative people looking to tear you down, looking to do those things. I don't subscribe to that. As the title with my last vlog, I have never subscribed to that. There are good people in the universe. So many of you all watching this, so many of you all who pour into me, literally sending me cappuccinos and just being so supportive. You all confirm that I am not living in some fantasy world, that there are good people out here. And at no point do I dwell in some alternate universe where I don't believe bad things happen. Bad things have happened to me so many points in my life. If you do not know, I am a licensed embalmer. I worked in funeral homes for years as an embalmer. I know how evil people can be. I have seen evil expressed in fashions that most people will never see. Me preparing people who have died very, very extremely brutal, violent deaths. I saw firsthand how bad people can be. And even with that, even with the things I have gone through, I still I refuse to let that change me. I I really don't know where this is going. There were so many things I wanted to touch upon, but c'est la vie. I just want people to keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, not just for me, for any person who you are messaging. Think about it before you send the message. Is it is it kind? Is it necessary? And what is it doing? What is it doing? What is the purpose of the message? What's the purpose? What is the purpose? Because some of those messages that I got, it my hurt was a hurting for the sender. I'm an extremely resilient person, as sensitive as I may be, as empathetic, as sympathetic as I may be. Resilient is first upon those things. Not because I wanted to be, because I just had to be. But my heart ached for the people who sent those things. One message said something along the lines of not everyone can dream. When I tell you that broke my heart, it broke my heart so bad that the person writing that felt that they can't even dream. You can't dream? How lost, how broken, how devastating of a life this person must be living for them to feel that they can't dream. It doesn't cost anything to dream. Nothing. Nothing is stopping you from dreaming. Nothing is stopping you from doing anything. And that is one of my main purposes of being here online, is to show you all that anything is possible. It does not matter where you're from. It doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter the things that you have been through. It does not matter. None of those things matter. When you put your mind to something, it is possible. And I show you all that. Like, I'm not speaking from, oh, I read a book where someone said this is possible. I am doing it right now. Again, I have started over. I have started over again. And I have been open with you all. I share this journey with you all, the highs, the lows, the ups and downs, all of those things, so that you can unsubscribe to this fantasy land where everything just works out. Everything is perfect. Everything. It's not. As much as I want to believe that to be true, I know that it is just not. I don't get everything I want. I don't get every project. I don't get everything. I don't get that. But that does not stop me from dreaming. And it hurts when I see messages from people who feel that they can't even dream. It's heartbreaking. It is so heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to imagine people feeling that way, but it's even heartbreaking to see it. And I typically delete messages like that, but I replied to that one because what you won't do, what we not fitting to do. I love that word. I've been leaning into fitness so much. What we not fitting to do is tell people they can't dream. That's where I draw the line. Come on. You can't dream. You can't want more for yourself. Mon Dieu. I want the best for you all. I want nothing but the best for you all. Whether you get, have a consultant call with me, whether you come to Paris avec moi, whether you read my blogs, whether you subscribe, unsubscribe, whatever it is. I want the best for everyone. Like, that's all I want. I want the best for everyone, and I want everyone to know that all things are possible. I want people to know that and believe it. And I never, 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 I feel like my earring is twisted. Vlog's almost over. I'm not taking it from the top. But I want people to know that. I mean, I guess I could just drop this tiny mic, but I wouldn't be able to find it in my dirty car. That clearly the husband was talking about, because when baby Chena got in the car this morning, she said, "Oh wow, mommy car works." Who said it didn't? So I feel like the husband was talking trash, probably telling somebody on the phone. Yeah, she act like her car broke. She can't even drive. Say la vie. I love you all so much, and I'm thankful for the real ones. I'm thankful for those who figured out how they feel about me, because a lot of the things here, it's like, people pick a plate, pick a position. Do you love me or do you hate me? Because this back and forth, it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for anyone. Like, to it's weird. It's a very, very weird. I've experienced this my entire life. Let's just say that. My entire life I have dealt with me thinking people were my friends, but they really weren't. And again, it was scalable. It was coworkers. It was, people in the neighborhood. It was those kind of things. But now it's like multiplied, where one second you love me, one second you hate me. And it's like, I'm not doing anything different. I don't think I'm saying anything extremely controversial, or, you know, I don't know. I just don't get it. But I also can't find my phone. I need to go because it's cold, and I turned the heat off so that you all could hear me. I love you all. I Even the mean ones, even the mean people. I want you to seek help. I want you to love yourself. I want you to know that you are worthy. You are worthy of dreaming. You are worthy of goodness. You are worthy of love. You all are. We all have bad days. We all have down moments. Just don't stay there, because you deserve more, but you have to believe it. So I love you all so much, and merci beaucoup for your continued love, support, growing avec moi. It means the world to me. It truly does. It is such a blessing for me to be able to figure things out. It is a blessing. And it's something we all can experience. Prepare. And just like that, a heartfelt vlog wouldn't be a vlog without some technological just a mishap. Apparently, I hit the little button and you could not hear me anymore. I don't know what I was saying right here because I can't hear it, but I feel that it came from the heart. Merci beaucoup, mes amis, for your love, your continued support. I just cannot thank you all enough. I hope that you all have an amazing day and know that you are loved, you are worthy, and yeah, until the next vlog. Alrighty, ciao for now.